What is up, everybody? Back with some more NBA best bets. I got 5 plays for you guys today. Coming off a rough couple of days, I'm not gonna lie. Yesterday we went 2-2, which isn't horrible. I don't like breaking even, and I don't like losing money. So if we go negative, I just don't like that, man. I'm definitely not happy about 2-2. I want a positive record every day. It's going to happen. Jaren Jackson Jr. went over by 0.5 last night. He got 35 PRA. We had him under 34.5. So it is what it is, man. There's nothing you can do about that, really. You just got to take the L's and move forward. Don't chase losses. And I will say our mods killed it yesterday. Compared to me, the mods did better than me yesterday. I mean, I'm going to be honest about it. I traded Hartenstein rebounds yesterday. He had 20 rebounds. I had his over, literally canceled my slips. I had like 3 slips with Hartenstein. Canceled every single one of them and swapped them for Jaylen Brown 1.5 threes. So, you know, Brown killed me last night, but it is what it is. I do appreciate all your mods, and I want to say thank you to that. I also want to say thank you to everybody who's been supportive, even on the bad days. I really do appreciate it. We are still doing our month of VIP giveaway. So I'm giving away 2 months of VIP from yesterday. We didn't even come close to the 400 likes, but since we had a losing day, I'm going to give another month away. So gonna do the same thing in this video. 50 comments and 200 likes gets 1 month of VIP to a random comment. If we just hit 400 likes, I'll give another month away. So regardless of the comments. So if we can get just either 400 likes or 400 likes, 50 comments, we can get 2 months of VIP to the comments again today. So drop a comment, drop a like, hit the sub button. Appreciate all of you. Let's go ahead and do this. So if you want to head on over to our Patreon, you do get all of our plays, us and our mods. So like I said, mods kept me afloat last night personally, and Ace actually did pretty dang good, but mods kept me afloat, and if you want to get all their plays as well, it does come with this VIP package for $25 a month. You can get a free month if you sign up for any of our partnered apps: Chalkboard, Sleeper, Underdog, Parlay Play, or ThunderPicks. So if you sign up for any of them, send me a message in Discord. I'll get you your free month of VIP. But let's go ahead and jump into our free picks, guys. So first free pick of the day is going to be for DGF Fantasy. If you guys are wondering about this site, it is called DG Fantasy. I love this platform, guys. I'm not going to lie. I stress that every single video. They're an optimizer. They take every play from our apps like Prizepicks and Underdog. They send them directly back to sportsbook lines and compare them, and then they give you a positive EV value, a percent odds to hit, like here for Cunningham and James Harden under assist combo, 56.5% odds to hit. It lets you line shop really, really fast. All these are 52, 53% and above odds to hit, so it helps you research really easy. If you take this and then put it with OUTLIER, it makes researching really, really easy for real, especially if you're new to this. But I mean, I wouldn't just take the top pick and play them. It doesn't work that way. They're gonna miss sometimes too. It goes based off odds, and sometimes odds aren't always the best. But I will say I really do like DG Fantasy, and if you guys want to get 25% off, use our link down in the description. It is code ACES. Then if you want a free week of OUTLIER, you can use our link down in the description as well. Free 7 days. But let's go ahead and jump into these free picks, guys. So the first one is going to be for DG Fantasy. We're going to look up the play of the day. So I see Fox. I told myself I would never play Fox over 31, or play Fox on the free picks again. But 31.5, I don't like that number. I'm really curious if Prizepicks has a goblin play for him, because I think Fox is going to do well tonight. They are playing against the Pacers. There's no goblin plays, which is what really, really sucks. Let's pull up Fox points and assists. Is it that points and assists? Yeah, 31.5. So it got bumped to 32.5. All right, so we're going to fade Fox. I probably should hit refresh real quick. Let's just refresh this, because I have been sitting here for about 5 minutes. And that's one thing. This thing updates by the second. So you see that top play is gone now, which means it got either bumped or taken down or whatever. But some of these plays are here. You got Cat under 3.5 assists. I don't like taking unders from this. They have Nurkic over 9.5 rebounds. Let's see if Nurkic has a. They got him at 7.5 here versus ATL. So let's take Nurkic. Let's take boards for Nurkic. I will say something here. Capella is a free pick. RA, and I'll pull it up here in a second. So we are taking a matchup from both sides. Rebounds combo 19.5. I think that's going to cash personally, but I like Nurkic at 7.5 boards. Yes, he's been under 3 of his last 5, but we're going to lock this in as the DGF play of the day. This Nurkic over 9.5 boards. So let's pull it up over here on outlier.bet. I don't want to play his original line right now. I really don't, because I'm taking Capella. But they got 9.5 boards, 56% to go over, minus 135 on FanDuel, minus 140 on DraftKings. If you pull it up here out of his last 10, he's hit this in 6 of his last 10. Changed the alt line to 7.5. He's 7 of his last 10. So 2023 is cashed this in 71% of games. They are playing against Atlanta. Atlanta does not have very good rebounding. They give up a lot of boards, 21st in the league. If you go to center position, it's only 12th, because Capella definitely gets some rebounds, but Anyway, I do like Nurkic, even with that rank, and I'm going to lock him in over 7.5, taking the other side of Capella. So let's pull it up. We got it over here on Prizepicks. It's not going to be on Underdog, obviously, because it's a goblin play. But give me 1 second. Making sure my pup isn't doing bad things like chewing my fiber optic cable again, because that would be bad. But that is DGF play of the day. Going to lock it in. Then we're going to go ahead and jump into Capella, since I've already told you. I'm locking Capella in over RA. Yes, I know you're kind of going against yourself here, playing both sides of this because they're matched up. But Capella, we got him over 9.5 on Sleeper. It was a point lower on Sleeper than it is. I will say, hopefully this didn't get bumped on Sleeper already, but by me sitting here for a few minutes. But Capella's hit 10.5 and 6 of his last 10. I can't change it to 9.5, man. That really sucks. But you can see one game here, he did get 10. One he got 9. So it would be 7 out of 10 games he's hit 9.5. And they're playing against, like I said, Phoenix. So Phoenix gives up second in the league in rebounds, not many. They don't give up many assists. Go to center, they give up a ton of assists. Still not many rebounds. I think Capella's going to get 10 tonight. I'm not taking the 10.5 bump on Prizepicks, which I'm assuming it's still 10.5 on Prizepicks. Like I said, 9.5 on Sleeper. It's 10 on Prizepicks. You can take 10 because it's just going to add push potential. That actually makes me happy because I thought that it was going to be 10.5, like 10.5 everywhere else. But 10 on Prizepicks is good. You can take that. They do have it on 10.5 on Underdog, so I'm not locking it in on Underdog. 10 is fine here. You could lock in his Goblin play as well, rebounds. I do like that as well, but either one of those. But we did lock in it over his RA, 9.5. He's hit it 6 of his last 7 games. He's also been good against Nurkic his entire career, man. You can look at his last 2 games. Last game versus Phoenix, he had 18. No, it wasn't this season. The one before that, he had 11, but he's averages 14 rebounds alone in the last 4 matchups versus Phoenix. So he has been absolutely smashing it. Like I said, Sleeper has him at 9.5, and I'm going to take his RA here. I think taking the RA over rebounds, because I think he can get a couple assists. I think it's going to give us a little bit better value. So that is play number 2 of the day. Let's go ahead and jump into play number 3. Play number 3 is for our man Harden. We're locking in another rebound play, guys. 3 pretty much rebound plays today. We locked in Harden the other day for boards, and he smashed that number over 4.5. 57% chance to go over, minus 148 FanDuel, minus 130 on DraftKings. Dude has hit this in 7 of his last 10 games. He's been rebounding so good since Zubac has been out. He's averaging 8.5 rebounds per game over his last 4. Look at this, man. He has been smashing this number. His line hasn't caught up to production yet, man. At 4.5, this is a lock in my opinion. I mean, obviously, it can still miss, but I love this play, dude. He's hit this in 6 of his last 7 games. Dude's been smashing. He's only hit it 54% on the season, but Zubac hasn't been out the entire season, so we can go here. You can do without players. We can find Zubac. You can look at his games without Zubac, and you can see he's cashed it 75% of the games Zubac has been out. So been smashing it. They're playing against Detroit. Detroit gives up 12th in the league in rebounds allowed. Go to shooting guard, they give up 7th. Point guard, they give up 8th. So they have pretty decent rebounding against those 2 positions. But I think Harden's going to get at least 5 tonight, and I got to lock him in. So locking in our boy Harden. Harden hadn't sold me the last few times. He's been selling us the RA play when I play him, but boards he's been killing it. It is 5 on Prizepicks now. It did get bumped by 0.5. 5 is okay to take. It just adds push potential. It is 4.5 on Sleeper, so I definitely get it on Sleeper if I were you, or on Chalkboard. Hopefully Chalkboard didn't bump it. It is 5 on Underdog as well, but love the Harden play. Gotta lock him in. 4th pick. Gosh, I can't count apparently. So 4th pick of the day for our boy Trae Young. We are locking in a Goblin play for him over on points. So locking him in over 19.5 points. His original line is 26.5. 53% chance to go over, minus 115 on FanDuel. You can pull it up here, go to 19.5. Dude just cashed this in 7 of his last 10 games. Dude has been smashing it. He averages 27 points per game on the season. He's averaged 29 points in his last 3 games, 30, 30, 26. Dude's killed it. He's hit this in 4 straight against Booker as well. If you go up here to head-to-head, he has cashed it the last 2. None of this season, but his last 4 games versus Booker, he smashed it with the Suns. With 3 of those 4 games, he actually had over 30 points. So I like the alt line here a lot, man. If you look at the Suns, they give up 15th in the league in points. Go to point guard position, they give up 18th. Shooting guard is 11th. I just like to go through both positions, but point guard is 18th, so they give up quite a bit of points to that position. Trae Young should be able to get 20 here pretty easy in my opinion, so I got to lock him in. I will pull up his Goblin play. I know we have 2 Goblins today if you consider the DGF play, but I like the plays, man. To me, it doesn't matter. I'm not going to play 5 Goblins as well, obviously, because I think it's just cheating on your free picks, because anybody can just go select Goblin plays that have like an 80% chance to hit and just cash on them and then say, oh, we're 10-0. But anyway, I am going to play this play just because I really do like it. So Trae Young, 19.5 points. Really like that play. And then jumping into our 5th and final pick of the day, we're taking our boy Wemby. We locked him in over rebounds. We got him over 10.5 actually. So it is a high number, but you know our boy Wemby can get that pretty easy if he really tries. But over 10.5 boards, 51% to go over, minus 113 FanDuel, minus 105 on DraftKings. They are taking the under on this one. They're leaning towards it. Playing against the Pelicans tonight, but I think he's going to get it here, man. So Wemby, this line, it was 11.5 on all other books. Now, we locked it in on Prizepicks. I don't know if it's still 11.5 or not, but Wemby's hit this in 3 of his last 5 games, so that obviously hasn't been like completely destroying this line. He's come close, 12, 12, and 11, but he's getting right at 30 minutes a game again, man. So his minutes are back up. He's playing a lot of minutes, and sorry, I was reading something, but he had 13 his only other match versus the Pelicans. I was reading because I didn't mean to say back up to 30 minutes, but he's getting 30 minutes a game right now. Dude is getting some pretty big minutes, and I think he can get at least 11 boards for us a night. So you can look at the Pelicans. They don't give up a lot of rebounds. That's the worst part about it. Go to power forward position. They do give up 14th. Small forwards 3rd, but power forward 14th is not that bad. That's middle of the pack pretty much. But I think Wemby can get 10.5 tonight. I think he's going to be able to do that for us and get that 11th. So going to lock in our boy Wemby. If you don't like any play, you can fade it. And I did it again. So Wembanyama, 10.5 rebounds. They don't have any goblin plays for you to take. We will check over here on Prize or Underdog, 10.5. So it got bumped back down on Underdog, which is good, but it doesn't mean a lot of money's on the under. But those are our 5 picks, guys. So we got Nurkic over 7.5 boards, Clint Capella over 9.5 rebounds and assists, Harden over 4.5 rebounds, Trae Young over 19.5 points, and then Wembanyama over 10.5 rebounds. So love these plays, guys. Feeling like it's going to be a good night tonight. We are due for one. So if you like all the plays, drop a like, drop a comment to win your free month of VIP. Make sure you guys head on over to our Patreon. $25 a month. Like I said, you get every single play. I actually like this. I liked the slate yesterday a lot until I started looking at props at like 3 o'clock. And yeah, I didn't end up liking the slate yesterday. I know I said in the video, I love the slate. I didn't like the slate. I started looking at those lines. Some of those were inflated. I was like, nah, I can't. I wasn't going to put a whole lot of money down yesterday. But I do like tonight's slate, looking at the props a little bit better so far. So we'll have some slips in here in our VIP. Make sure you guys head on over to that. And hope you guys have an amazing day. And I'll see y'all in the next one.